everybody, welcome to day 19 of the Foundation Challenge. So I am making another Darebee recipe that is, the recipes are very simplistic, so that's kind of nice. What you're supposed to do is take a couple cans of kidney beans and a couple of onions and a leek and basically and a cup of water and a teaspoon of bouillon, salt and pepper if you want, and you're supposed to just cook that. The one thing interesting about the recipe is it says specifically 2 cans of dark red kidney beans, period. That's all it says. However, if you look at the picture, it's got a can of kidney beans and it most definitely says on the label, you can only see part of the label, but it says on the label that it's in like a spicy chili sauce. So I'm not sure whether you're supposed to use one that's in a chili sauce of some sort or whether you're supposed to just use straight up kidney beans. I don't want one in a chili sauce. They tend to have way too much salt in them for me. And then they usually have oils and stuff like that. So anyways, I went ahead and I'm cutting this recipe in half because I don't need 4 cups of beans when I'm only having 2 meals out of it. So I had my husband actually cooked an onion for me while I was upstairs getting ready in half a cup of water with half a teaspoon of bouillon. So I've got an onion. Ooh, that's hot. Got an onion right there. And I'm actually going to use a can of Tribe Blend beans rather than kidney beans. So I'm just gonna mix that in. There's a bunch of water still in there. I put a bunch of water in the can to rinse it out like 5 different times. And I'm gonna mix that up, and that's what I'm going to have as my A portion of tonight's meal. You're supposed to serve it with rice. That's what the recipe is called, beans and rice. So I'm going to serve that with a cup of rice, and then I was actually going to serve it with some sauteed cabbage, but we don't have any made up right now, so I'm just going to put it with some green beans because it'll taste just fine. So let me put this together real quick, and then, well, actually I could just taste it right now because it's ready to go. I'm sure it tastes fine. Just an onion with some bouillon on it and a bean. Very mild, very good. I tend to like more subtle flavors and things that are just very like the flavor of the food more so than the flavor of the spices. But this is very good. So I'm going to take this along with some rice and some green beans, and then I'm also going to take some pears with me. That's too much. It doesn't fit in the little hole that I made for it in the middle of my rice to make a pretty picture. It doesn't really matter once you put it in the container to go though, because it just gets all slopped in there and it just doesn't matter at all. Anyways, this, if I was going to eat at home and serve food to my husband and myself, this is what I would do. That would be something that I think would be very pretty and very appealing. Personally, I think it's very fun when food looks nice when you go to eat it. My husband could care less, but that's just me. I think it's nice when it looks pretty. So I'm going to go and pack up. Sorry, my phone is dancing all over the place. I'm going to go and pack up 2 containers of that. So I've got two A plus B plus C meals. And yeah, got some pears to have with me after either the first or the second meal. It doesn't really matter. A serving of fruit. So I bought a can of pears that are, you know, when they say no sugar added, they typically have fake sugar in them. And these actually were organic pears that had just pears and just pear concentrate or pear juice. I don't think it said concentrate on there. Organic pear juice and water. So there wasn't anything else in there, which is good because I don't really want fake sugar on my pears, or real sugar on my pears for that matter. But anywho, that's it for me for right now. I'm going to go off and work and get paid and come home and exercise. So that sounds terrific. So I hope you guys are having a good one, and I will talk to you again soon. Alright guys, so this morning is an alternating pattern of marching and then slow climbers. I guess slow climbers meaning I'm supposed to be doing these slowly, I guess. So anyways, we're going to go do this, and I am going to probably do 7 of these. I'm going to hopefully do 7 of these, and I will be back with you guys in a few minutes to let you know how this turned out. Alrighty guys, so we are done and we only did 5, like for real. I am so so much a wuss. So is my husband though. So I got tired a lot quicker than he did, but he still was, by the end, he was like totally done too. So anyways, yeah, we are totally done after 5. That was insane. I had no idea that just marching in place could be so incredibly painful after just a few times. So we got 5 sets done. Woohoo, level 2, we accomplished. So I ate both sets of my meals last night, and I ate them relatively early because I was hungry, and I'm still hungry. So I'm going to have a sea breakfast, an A+C breakfast today. So I'm going to have some soy curls for my A, which will be about a cup. I'm going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on them, not much. I'm going to have a whole bunch of cucumbers. That's what I've decided I want to eat. So 2 cups of cucumbers and 1 cup of soy curls for breakfast, and that's what I'm going to go do, and it's going to be bedtime for me pretty soon. So I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and if you decide to do this march and step thing, God, it's a lot of work. Holy cow. So, have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you again soon.